Hey guys, it's Mike here. This is a little bonus episode kind of thing. Again, another shameless self-promotion for my YouTube channel because there was some news about the Harry Potter TV series. It was confirmed who would be script writing, show running, executive producing, and all of that kind of stuff. So I did a video about it on YouTube. It's sitting on, it's doing pretty well, but I thought I'd put it up on this feed as well because it is Harry Potter adjacent. I do a bunch of pop culture related videos on YouTube. So you can go and subscribe. Radio Mike is where you'll find it. Just type in Radio Mike. And as well as that, I hope you're looking forward to the final chapter of book 3 next week. Anyway, just remember this is formatted for a YouTube video, but I hope you enjoy this. All right, here it is. The Harry Potter TV show just got way more exciting. Let's talk about it.
Harry, you put your name in the goblet of fire. No, sir.
What is up, guys? Mike here. Welcome back to my channel. Subscribe for more pop culture content. Let's get into today's video. Okay, if you've been following my content for a while, you will know I am a massive Harry Potter fan. And to be honest, I was so excited back in April last year when they finally announced they were doing a Harry Potter TV series on HBO. And seriously, think of all the amazing shows that HBO has made, okay? Curb Your Enthusiasm, Game of Thrones, various other amazing shows, right? They're good at making good TV shows. And my main criticism with it was that I thought it would be really hard to recast all of the characters. I thought that Daniel Radcliffe, Emma Watson, and Rupert Grint were so iconic as these characters that people wouldn't be on board with a new set of the Golden Trio and all the other characters as well. But I think I was just living in the past a bit. Like, I'm a millennial and I grew up with Harry Potter, but there are kids now who are discovering it for the first time. And yeah, I'm all for them getting their own version of Harry Potter on screen.
Harry Potter is dead!
That doesn't mean that I'm going to forget about the movies, but I'm so excited to see how they adapt the books into a long form series as opposed to just movies. And personally, I think things are looking better and better for this TV show. Earlier this week, there was an announcement of who would be directing, writing, and executive producing the show. And of course, J.K. Rowling is involved. She is the executive producer. She is like supervising the show. And I know that makes a lot of people very angry, and rightfully so. But like, of course she's going to be involved. It's literally her property. So, you know, get over that.
Can you tell me what happens at the end of the series?
He grows up and marries you. Is that what you want to hear?
Yes.
But the two people who they have assigned to executive produce and direct a lot of the show are really, really good candidates. And I'm really, really happy to see that they've got it.
Lucky we didn't panic.
Francesca Gardner is going to be the showrunner and executive producer, and she was the one who wrote the pilot script. In a tweet earlier this week, J.K. Rowling said, "I'm truly thrilled to announce our director and writer, both of whom I interviewed as part of the production team. Both have a genuine passion for Harry Potter, and having read Francesca's pilot script and heard Mark's vision, I'm certain the TV show will more than live up to expectations." Francesca Gardner was also involved in Succession, one of the most popular shows of the last few years, and seriously, everyone is talking about Succession. I've only seen the first episode. It was fine. Have you guys watched it? Like, should I watch it? And she was also the co-executive producer on Killing Eve, another show. But the one thing that I think really sells Francesca Gardner for me is her work on the His Dark Materials TV series adaptation. She was a writer on this show, and if you're not familiar, His Dark Materials by Philip Pullman are some of the best fantasy novels I ever read.
Wicked.
You may remember a film adaptation of the first book in that series called The Golden Compass, which came out in like the mid-2000s.
You wish to ride me?
Yeah.
And it wasn't really a hit, so the franchise kind of laid dormant for a while. Seriously though, you need to read these books. Like, if you like Harry Potter, you'll almost definitely like them.
Bloody Bloody hell!
And the reason why I think it's good that Francesca Gardner has worked on His Dark Materials is because it's another fantasy fiction novel series that has been adapted into screen. And to be honest, the TV show version was really good. The way they adapted it was great, and it didn't feel too kiddish. And what I mean by that is it still felt like as an adult there was something in it for me. It didn't feel like it was trying to target specifically children. This is only a semi-adjacent example, but the recent live-action TV series adaptation of Avatar: The Last Airbender was just too kiddie for me. I didn't feel like it was trying to have a more mature take because of the live action. And I think that's what the Harry Potter series really needs.
Just because you've got the emotional range of a teaspoon.
And yeah, from what I've seen of His Dark Materials, I think that's going to be the case. Mark Mylod is the co-executive producer and will be directing a bunch of episodes from the first season. He actually has some interesting and relevant credits to his name as well. Of course, he also worked on Succession as a director and executive producer, which is great, but he also directed several episodes of Game of Thrones, which is another fantasy fiction novel series that was adapted to screen.
I am the king! I will punish you.
And when I think about what I want the Harry Potter TV series to be, it is like that big boldness that Game of Thrones really brought, like this sprawling world filled with different characters being shown, right? I want it to be Game of Thronesy. I mean, I still want it to be Harry Pottery, but I want it to like feel Game of Thrones. Anyway, I think you guys get it. He'll also be directing a bunch of episodes in the second season of Fallout. And on another interesting note, he also directed the pilot episode of Once Upon a Time, that kind of fantasy fairy tale TV series, which I think is also relevant. He directed the feature film The Menu, which is a great film which, funnily enough, stars Ralph Fiennes, who was the original Voldemort in Harry Potter. And just on a funny note, he also was the director of Ali G in The House, which was Sacha Baron Cohen's Ali G character's movie.
How long has there been businesses?
Well, business started from the day one, from early in the world.
Which is just a funny movie for him to have been involved with, I guess. Overall, I think they've chosen really well. I really believe that these two people at the forefront with JK will be a strong writing and producing team. I think there's always going to be a bit of shock with a new cast and people are going to be really defensive about the old cast, but I really do think this Harry Potter series is something new for a new generation, and all of us old fans and millennials kind of just get to go along for the ride and enjoy it. And to be honest, that's what I'm really looking forward to doing. Oh, thank you so much for watching this video, guys. If you like this video, I'm not going to put the Imperio curse on you to make you do it, but I would love for you to subscribe to my channel, give it a thumbs up, and comment below, what do you think about the Harry Potter TV series? How do you think it should work? Who do you think's going to be in it? Who is your dream casting for it? And what is one scene from the books that you would love to see in the TV series? Leave it all down there. You can also subscribe to my Patreon to support me, patreon.com/RadioMike. Thank you to all my Patreon supporters so far. I do a bunch of pop culture content and millennial content on my channel, so would love to have you on board. Thank you so much for watching though, guys. I'll catch you in another video. My name's Radio Mike, and this has been The Inside of My Mind. See you later.